There's a police officer that's been stopping people and asking them to hand over catnip instead of their license and registration, and none of the locals seem to mind at all. Nimis the police cat got the position because he started dressing for the job he wanted before he was ever hired. He lives on a houseboat in Amsterdam, so he's always worn a bright yellow life jacket to help keep him safe and visible around the water. Eventually, neighbors started joking that he looked like a police officer in his high-vis jacket, and Nimis saw this as an opportunity. He convinced the owner of his houseboat to find a police patch and sew it onto his life jacket. And from that moment on, he's taken the job very seriously. Nimis confidently patrols the area, and he gives people a judgmental stare if it looks like they're up to any funny business. And that's the only action he needs to take to make sure everyone stays safe. At the same time, he knows just how to win the hearts of the citizens he's protecting by entertaining them with his antics. Nimis has successfully earned the trust of the people, and he's even grown a social media following to tens of thousands of fans. This cat accidentally landed a job and a new home after he was found living in a parking lot in the Philippines. He even helped his coworkers through a difficult grieving period in the process. His name is Conan, and he's the official security cat at the Worldwide Corporate Center in Manila. But before Conan ever stepped into the building, his job was filled by this other beloved security cat named Ming Ming. Ming Ming was truly the pride and joy of the building, always making his coworkers smile and providing companionship during long security shifts that can feel pretty lonely. When Ming Ming passed away last year due to an illness, his human coworkers were devastated. So when one of the building's housekeepers found a malnourished kitten that looked strikingly similar to Ming Ming crying in their parking lot, it felt like it was meant to be. The housekeeper nursed Conan back to health, and once he was old enough, staff brought him on board as a trainee for the security cat position, passing down Ming Ming's uniform to him. Conan has been on the job for over a year now, and he behaves so similarly to Ming Ming that he even chooses the same spots for his cat naps. His coworkers say that he's carrying on Ming Ming's legacy perfectly, making the whole workplace feel like home again. And when Conan isn't assisting the guards with their rounds, he can usually be found greeting people from a table at the entrance, right where Ming Ming always stood guard. A local construction worker named Hot Dog is speaking out about the lack of fresh fish available on jobsite. Hot Dog says that his job is very physically demanding and that he simply cannot be expected to perform to his highest and safest standards without adequate nutrition. Others have echoed Hot Dog's sentiments, saying that fresh fish and wet food should be available throughout the day while they're working. Hot Dog says that he has been looking at other jobs and that he does plan to leave if his employers cannot guarantee snacks throughout the day. This cat adopted an entire elementary school when she showed up one day and decided to enroll full-time. Scylla first showed up at Outwoods Primary School in Warwickshire 6 years ago, just like any other student, except that she had whiskers and she hadn't packed a lunch. After students welcomed her with a cozy blanket, she decided to make perfect attendance her personal mission, never missing a day of class. When staff discovered that they had an unauthorized student roaming the halls, they took her to the vet to check for a microchip, concerned that she might be someone's lost pet. As it turns out, Scylla did have a microchip and a previous family, but when they were contacted, they said that they couldn't care for her and were happy to transfer ownership. So on that day, Scylla became the first four-legged student to ever enroll at Outwoods, and she's truly made the school feel like a home. She's decided that the library is her favorite spot to be. So for her birthday, Scylla's social media fans donated £5,000 worth of new books, completely restocking the school's shelves. And of course, as the library cat, Scylla is always available to help students practice reading out loud in a judgment-free environment. As judgment-free as a cat can be anyways. Staff members say that Scylla truly seems to have an instinct for seeking out the students who need her the most. Looking back, it seems like Scylla knew exactly what she was doing when she picked out her forever home.